Hello everybody, my name is Wolfmore16 from Wolfmore Gaming, and we're back with Stalcraft. And the minute I joined in, there's an mission happening, and here you can see almost every player in the base hiding away safely. So a few things I did while away was, first I just bought a carbine sniper rifle for long range and just a better pistol than this little shitty one. Oh jeez, the shaking is nuts. Alright, well I'll get back to you guys when this shit stops eventually. Okay, so now that the mission is done, now I want to show you guys some of like these events, like boar hideouts. So there are hideouts in the game that you basically can, well, there are mutants there, and today, well, in this video anyway, I'm going to introduce you to some of those said mutants. So dog den, once you kill every single one of them, and here's even a buddy here. This is what they look like, the dogs, anyway. Which usually have no loot on them. So where is the doggy? They usually run towards you to be... Oh, that's an anomaly. That.
Anarchist.
Ooh, I'll help you, buddy. So every single time a den of some kind is, well, taken down, every single player gets each share. So just because I took it doesn't mean that I get it alone. These guys get their own with the same type of loot. And water is obviously radiation. It has radiation in it. So I'm gonna stick with these guys because it's usually good to play this with more than one person. In like a squad or something, get like a Discord group or something, is usually a lot better than playing by yourself. And there are enemy NPCs as well as enemy players. Consider the fact I chose the stalker side. There are bandits, and I'm gonna follow keys to the boar hideout and show you what the boars look like. So the boars should be where? That's a boar. And that was pretty much the end of it, but there seems to be a glitch, because you usually get the drop pile, but there's a bandit camp which has enemy NPCs, so these aren't actual players. But there are enemy bases for, and then there are distress calls, which I think are friendly NPCs from your clan that you have to go and help. Let me go check. So if you die, you don't lose, like, this equipment. Anything locked on you, you don't lose. But for example, these, I will lose if I die. And those swirly vortexes, if you go into those, you'll get sucked into them and it'll slowly kill you over time. So me, Ralito, and Keys are going to this distress call and see if we can go help some of our buddies. Wave survival. I should have brought... Rule number 1 I've learned is always bring medipacks. Oh shit, what's that thing? So this is basically wave survival in a sense. Oh, I got stuck. Thank God we have some buddies. Oh shit, vortex behind me. Okay, so we get then a little loot thing. Alright, so I'm gonna head back and go store. So rule number 1, if you do one of these like little events, whatever loot you get, always go back and store it, because if you don't, you will lose it forever. If you die. Well, you drop your backpack, but there are most likely going to be players either from your clan or someone else's clan that will pick up your stuff. I learned that the hard way, so I'll see you guys when I've packed this up, and then I'll show you else what this game has to offer. Something else I should preference is that usually when you find structures, you will find, like for example, I found one shotgun shell and some food, is that in the environment, over time, these respawn over time. So while there is the fact that some of them you might find as empty, it is still worth checking them to make sure because they respawn periodically. Now the devs didn't exactly say how long it takes, but my guess is every hour in real life, or maybe in game, it comes back. And I heard a screaming somewhere. So I'm gonna take out this dog den. By myself. There's a little bit of a delay for me because I'm playing on European servers. Also be very careful and mindful of your shots, because again you can run out of bullets and you can get swarmed pretty quickly. Oh, like that! Jesus, that scared me. And then it's done. And there's a dog den over this side too. So every single event like this you do, you get reputation for it. And that over there, that little swirly, that is the whirl turtle thing, whatever it's called. Actually, no, that's a jump. So if you step on that, it basically just launches you in the air. Okay, so there's one behind me because my base is behind me to the right. So I'll do this then quickly, and we'll be mindful of anything else lurking about. Oh, like that! See? Green mold. Duh, I see that. So throwing screws, if you press 5 you can throw screws. The screws will either activate the anomaly or it'll show you where it specifically is. So, I'm actually kind of scared to lose my stuff, so I'm just gonna go back and go deposit this stuff. And then I'll show you guys at the base what there is, like everything you can basically do or fuck around with, basically. Alright, so I'm back at my thing. So rule number 1 is also keep bandages on you. And to heal yourself, you press C on your keyboard. An empty water bottle has a lid, can be sold at a fence. So certain things can be sold at the fence, which is... The fence would be... this guy over here to my right. So this person gives you, Tankman gives you like side objectives you can do, which I have already active and I haven't done yet. And again, I don't speak Russian. So for anybody who does speak Russian, you will 100% understand what is being said here, because I do not. This is the gun merchant, so it should be next door. My brain is all over the place. My brain ain't working correctly. This should be the fence. So Koko-chan. Okay, so he sells all this stuff. So I'm gonna sell this. This can be sold at a fence. I will sell, and the fang can be sold. So at the moment you can't do anything with these like items, not yet. There's not like a crafting system in the game yet. But you can basically just sell it for now and make money. This is still in demo form. Keep that in mind. So the mechanic obviously repairs your stuff. The merchant is where you buy ammunition. The researcher is if you do get crystals, you can take them here. And what crystals do is they give you buffs. So they give you like you reload faster buff, or you run faster buff, or you take damage a lot better buffs, shit like that. And the merchant obviously it sells you obviously ammunition, and based on your reputation you have in your clan, you can say, will depend on what kind of weaponry you can get. So for example, I took the sniper rifle, I took the Mosin carbine myself, and I took the TT pistol. The TT pistol because it's better than my original, than the starter pistol, and to the rifle because, well, it's a rifle. And a lot of this stuff is long distance. And what I really like is that you can hear stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So the... Only for a squad? Okay, so I'll get back to you guys when I get into some proper kind of PvE, in the sense of competing or fighting against enemy NPCs, so I can show you guys a little bit what that's like. So I'll get back to you when I get to this camp. But first off, there is a flesh hideout, and I want to show you guys what the flesh look like. So there's boars, there's the mutated dogs, and then there is flesh monsters, which basically look like boars, but they're the... Yeah, they look like flesh. You can't really reference that differently, I guess. And as you can see, I have a buddy with me. Actually, a few people that are helping me. So I suggest when you play this game, you stick with teammates. I suggest that because that can help you tremendously. And even if it doesn't give you a prompt, like a prompt on their bodies, if you press F on them, it will bring up a thing. There's another flesh hideout over here, so it's spawned just this side. So there's another one right here, and I see one of them. Thank you very much. So, I'm assuming my buddy over here is gonna follow me. He's gonna... Like that. Die. So, from enemy NPCs, if somebody loots it, that loot's gone. So that's not individual. But clearing out hideouts and getting the like area reward loot thing is. Why do I have a grenade in my hand? So there's the tower over there. If I can get up there, maybe I can start sniping. So I'll see you guys when I get up there. Okay, so sad thing is you can't climb those towers. Well, not in the demo yet, but maybe that will change in the future. So let's go see if anybody's fighting the soldier guard. I do recommend, if you do take on enemy NPCs like soldiers and stuff, do not do it alone. Trust me, you will not make it out alive. Because if I shoot somebody from here, they will immediately start targeting me here. So it's a little bit futzy, I guess. So this, you. And heal. So let's reload quickly. And there are two players coming up here. So I better come follow up. If I follow up, I'm just gonna loot these guys, because trust me when I say this, loot everything you can find. Because trust me, players will steal that shit in the beat of a heart. Mine. Fuck yourself. So yeah, that was basically what was like. Well, I basically just took the stalkers. You're close to enemy base. Okay. So I am going to move back to home base so I can go and basically just drop off my stuff so I do not lose it. Because like I said again, if you do any of these like missions, like mini missions I guess you can say, then always, if you do one of them, always go back to base Don't try and like balls or do something extra, because trust me, karma will bite you in the ass. Just go back, unload your stuff, sell what you need to sell, and leave it at that. And whenever you cross rivers, number one, always have a full stamina bar for this, because the more rad you have, the more damage it does to you. While your health does regenerate, it can only do so much while your radiation is already taking that % of health off of you. So, my critical review of the game so far is it's a little bit chunky, chalky. What's the word I'm looking for here? But yeah, it's not the most like obviously like thought out or maybe polished. There's the word I was looking for. The game isn't amazingly polished in this kind of sense, for example. Like, for example, I have no idea how the Stalker games are, but making shit like that a little bit more visual will be a huge help already. Anomalies and such, because it is not the easiest thing to basically keep aware of, because that shit can fuck you up easily. Or maybe that's how the Stalker games are, and I don't know about that because this is the first Stalker type game I've played, which isn't even on the real franchise. It's a spin-off of the fucking franchise. But yeah. So again, back to my critical opinion about this is that this is a really fun game. It is genuinely fun. It can get annoying at times, specifically if you do not have guns that can either scope in or snipers in general. Trust me, you will be struggling severely. And by severely, I mean severely. You will be severely struggling with this game. You will be. Because it is not the easiest thing in the world to sell. I'm pretty sure, because I'm trying to get body armor, which is better than mine now. It has more bullet resistance. So the first thing I recommend you doing is getting a scoped gun or a long range gun, because trust me, it will come in handy, believe you me. It has come in handy with me in the past so much, especially if you take on NPCs, because their guns tend to spray as they shoot. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put away everything here that I can and everything else. Anything that isn't useful to you in the sense that what I'm trying to do, like for example, like swampstone or green mold, that can be sold. If it cannot be put in your storage box, then it is something just to sell, so you just sell it. So yeah, that's basically it. And the more of those little events you do, the more your reputation goes up and the more type of things you unlock. Now I obviously have this mission, meet with the shaman, which is a little bit broken because basically it's underground, the marker somewhere, so hopefully they fix that soon because it makes it you can't really progress. But there are surprisingly a lot of people that play this game. This is actually really cool. For example, that Keys guy, that was the first guy that I saw when I launched the game and I came to this area. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of the gameplay videos or let's play videos that I make.
I've had it. Don't kill me.
Okay. I usually post the content I make specifically is gameplay and let's play videos. I won't be making a let's play on this. I'll be making gameplay videos of this, sure. Or maybe depending on what happens, I guess I'll make let's plays, but I don't really see the point of it. It's like a multiplayer MMORPG thing, so I don't see much of the point of it. But subscribe to see more of the let's plays and gameplay videos that I make. And please leave a like on the video. I'll greatly appreciate it. And my last video I did on this game got 1 negative or like 1 dislike so far, and surprisingly the dislike is supposed to be a bad thing, but I'm actually pretty happy about that, actually. Like or dislike, I do not care. If you like my If you like my content or my videos, leave a like. If you don't like it, then leave an unlike or a dislike on the video. I really do not care. I do this for my own fun. I don't do this for anybody else. This is for me and me alone, and I genuinely enjoy doing this and making videos and playing games and commentating over them. I enjoy doing this. So yeah, for the how many times I've said this, please leave a like on the video. I'll greatly appreciate it, or leave a dislike. It's up to you completely. And please subscribe if you want to see more of the Let's Plays and gameplay videos that I make. And furthermore, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!